I tried to do my intro video because I wasn't ready to go live yet. Because I'm sitting here in my office just completely overwhelmed with just um, gratitude and love. So as you jump on here tonight, say hello. Tell me where you're watching from. I am live in all of the places tonight. I am live on my personal page. I am live in the Grateful Fed. I am live on the Hometown Hippie. I am live on the Tam Unity over in YouTube. I am live absolutely everywhere I can go live other than Instagram. If you can do me a favor, like the video, tag a friend, do all the things. I think I might be able to get this technology to work that says say hello, tell us where you're watching from, and drop us a grateful fed in the comments. I think I can probably get that technology to work very nicely, and I did. Um, Today was our last day, really, not really, it really isn't, but it kind of was like as a team, like kind of a wrap on the year. And you know, I had big intentions for how the Christmas party was going to roll and all the things we were going to do. And we kind of ended the week with right, a little fizzle, it felt like. And things just did not feel like they were going to plan. But I'm going to tell you what, the universe does not make mistakes. There are no errors. I'm so glad Norma Jean from Abilene's on here. Elizabeth Clark just left us. Amanda Giorgetti down in Pinellas Park, Florida. What I'm going to tell Amanda Giorgetti, the news I'm going to share today, I'm hoping that you will get your butt up here to Virginia for a little second. Miss Norma Jean from Abilene, from Elizabeth Clark out in Crew, Virginia. I'm going here tonight. Thank you so much. Grace is out with the flu, so she came by to say hi today. Mask on, not feeling well. Um, we it was just kind of like a really monotone energy kind of feeling morning, and I have really had some big emotions surrounding kind of rolling into the end of the year with being able to um, express gratitude for all the things that we've been able to accomplish this year, and also taking a little bit of a moment to reflect on not about where we're going, but really how far we've come, and understanding that we're growing, we're learning. When you know better, you do better. All those things that I hope that I kind of create a culture here within our organization that kind of shows gratitude on a regular basis, so that there's not so much an incessant need to kind of overdo it at the holidays, right? But I try to do something for my team, and today we got done at 12. A couple people came in to work today. Most everybody was off, kind of rolling up the year. My sister really kicked it into overdrive and helped out a ton, and she always does. Um, and Liz and everybody else, and we've really had a long year. And we'd left at 12 today. We went over. We had lunch. We celebrated Kyle. Can y'all give Kyle some Jameson? Our one of our newer additions. Kyle, a little love. Today was his birthday, and I've really been inside my head a little bit about what the next thing looks like, because end of the year we all kind of do that, like gathering stock and inventory of where things are and where things are going and what the next move is. And our next eventual goal is we wanted to have a full service sit down restaurant. We wanted to, the next things with like Hometown Hippie was a retreat space, all these things. And as I've been doing my year in wrap up, I've been watching YouTube and watching some of my people that I watch that do like the tarot, and the people who I've been working with my spiritual healer, Carly, for years and years, and I had a session this week, and something that keeps coming up in all of these things is looking at this precipice into the next year of partnership. So very surprising, unbeknownst to you, partnerships. And I have really been anti partnerships, right? I've been like, it's my way or the highway, all this stuff. And I keep seeing like it's time that you're going to have a partnership come out of the blue. These are what all these readings keep telling me. And I tell y'all what, when I tell you I'm sitting here today just with like I don't even have words. I wanted to come and share some news with y'all. Um, this time last year, we were at lunch today, and I want to find the picture. And this time at lunch, this time last year, some of you, if you were around last year, give us a hell yeah, I was here last year. But this time last year, we took our company photo, we took our company picture. This time last year, I went too far. October, November, good Lord, I have a lot of pictures in here. December, we're getting close. We're getting close. Here we are. So last year at this time, this was our company photo. It was me, Sheila, Mel, and Selena last Christmas. It sounded like a something popped, but it was a TV. It scared me to death. So this was our company photo last year, and this year we had 13 people sitting at our table for our holiday luncheon who were working with the company, and not to mention our part-time event staff and people who couldn't be there today because Grace was sick and couldn't even be there today. And I sat there today and I really started getting in my feelings about, you know what? All this stressing and all this worry and all these big feelings that I get, I'm like, I don't even realize how much we've grown and how far we've come. And versus always having like this eye on what's next, I really took today to really put my eye on what we've already, where we've come, how far we've come, and be so grateful and appreciative of what it looks like right now. The team, the family we put together right now, we work great. And we know that in a year's time, it could look a whole lot different, right? But we all know that people come here and they leave here with the intentionality of number one, does this job serve your highest and best? And do you serve your highest and best while you're doing it? And as long as those two answers are yes or close to yes, right? Most days are yes, then we keep moving forward. And when those things change and our energy gets out of alignment, we all know that we all have conversations and things change. Um, and I just today sat there and just looked. I was like, I'm so very blessed to be surrounded by these beautiful human people. Like they're just kind and they're generous and they're loving and they're hard workers and they're smart and they're capable and all of these things. And I thought, how could I be so lucky to have these people that just, that choose to be here and all the things. And then when I didn't think I could be any more blessed in my entire world, right? I Miss Norma Jean from Abilene walks in the door this afternoon with a big old bag Christmas present. And I was like, Norma Jean, what'd you do? She's like, let me take you in your office and I want to talk to you about what I want to give you for Christmas. I'm gifting you. And Norma Jean was that unsuspecting partnership that I had no idea was coming. And I'm going to get super emotional because Norma Jean has gifted us the location. We're going to have the future site, right? Or a future sighting of the Norma Jean spiritual retreat center, community, tiny house village, whatever you want to call it. Norma Jean has and has gifted us this beautiful opportunity to partner with her in creating a sacred space where we can grow our own food, where we can have retreat centers, where there is a safe space for folks, where there is yoga, where there's crystals, where there's Reiki huts, where all the things, right? Our little intentional living community kind of idea. We actually are going to be in the planning stages and figuring out how that looks and how we make that happen moving into the next several years. And so she has given us a home and she's an unexpected partnership. So she walks in today and she gives me this present and I open it up and it made me cry big. She gave me Farm World and she said, I have a farm that needs a farmer, and you're a farmer that needs a farm, and we need to make this happen. Yours and live in this house until you build the one you want. And we are going to partner together to create a magical space. A magical space. I can't, I don't even have words that Norma Jean from Abilene, she found us at the right time. We found her at the right time. When you find your tribe, it just works out, right? When you get your vibe, it just works out. And she's an incredible human person as well. And she loves each and every one of you, and you love all of y'all love her. And she and I are very similar in things. We want to make sure that that stays that type of space, that it's in perpetuity, like kind of a legacy, like the legacy land, the land of the legacies, right? And even though Norma Jean and her body may not be here forever, and my body might not be here forever, um, we will live on. Our legacy lives on, and our spirit lives on of treating people with kindness and doing unto others and taking care of the land and being self-sufficient and being a hard worker and all of these things. And we want to be able to create this space that is sacred space that all of these things can happen on, and that will allow us to grow old and be able to watch beautiful things bloom in front of our eyes and know that that's going to happen. Whether, like, it's really hard. I don't know. A lot of you don't understand. I'm going to be really just super emotional at Christmas. This time of year is really hard for me, especially with never have had the ability to be able to be like a biological mom, right? It's really tough on women who have infertility issues this time of year, because you really see Christmas through the eyes of a child, right? And what I saw is, obviously you see like your parent in Christmas. I saw my mother always want to give selflessly, and she loved giving, right? She loved giving. And in turn, I very much love giving. So it's very hard for me to receive. And I don't even know what to do with this gift other than to make sure, right, that it is exactly um, what it is supposed to be, what it has always been dreamt up to be. This beautiful space where you can, you people take care of one another. That's all. And it's just, I don't even know how to accept that kind of a gift. So I want to just say thank you. I don't even know how. And so it's a very big thing. So I have a farm. Georgie gave me a farm. Like, that's so sweet. I don't even know what to say about that. It's just a whole lot, right? And we have all the elements covered. She said I got all this triple air and all this good stuff, and she's got that fire and all that good fire that she carries along with her. And I believe that it's going to be something super special. And I hope that those of you who are here and are feeling like this is where you're supposed to be, in this community with these people, on these channels, finding like some solace wherever you find it, whether it be, you know, messaging or meeting or having coffee with folks that you live near that are here, or just through finding our lives and kind of having conversations there. I hope that as we move forward with our little adventure, that you will find time to come spend time with us. Because I have, like, Norma Jean has no idea. Like, I have got an idea. I've got an idea when this is ready to rock. Norma Jean. And I think that we have to always remember that all is in divine time. And Norma Jean came back here with the intentionality of kind of, I think, being over there and doing that from the beginning. And she was not able to, because of whatever reason. In the truth, it wasn't time, right? And so that's what I'm telling y'all this holiday season is this. Number one, allow people to be generous to you as well, because I just don't have words. Like, I don't even know what to think, right? Um, I'm like, I gotta pay a rent. I've got to do something. We're gonna do something. But um, I just have I have no words, but allow people to be generous to you because I know how good it feels to give. And um, I want to I mean, Norma Jean, thank you so much. Like, you have no idea what this means to me. Like, I had really, it was starting with the last couple of weeks, my energy had been at that place where I was like, I feel like I'm doing all these things and it's just, um, like some of it's bite me in the rear end and like, when is it going to happen? Like, you get to that place, right? We start doing that when and why, and because we get tired, and that's what happens when we're tired, because we start operating from a lower vibrational place. And, over this solstice, I said, I am just allowing things to be what they are. And knowing that like I said today, I was sitting there and honestly, I was like, I'm just reflecting on how blessed I am that we went from 3 people to we have this giant team of folks, and they work together and they work hard, and we're building something, and it's different, and we have this whole agenda going into the next year. And how blessed am I not to be sitting here like, we got to eat quick because we got to get back because we're so understaffed we can't fill orders, right? And now that would be great to be so like so busy we have orders, so but whatever, what I'm saying, that happens too. But um I'm just so grateful I was so grateful just in the being of what it is, like what we've built so far, and not worrying about that. And then when I just surrendered, right? When I just surrendered the wanting to like control what the universe had next, like what is that partnership? I had this whole thing. I'm like, the partnership is this because this is supposed to happen. Anybody ever played their whole thing out in their head and it happens nothing like that? Right? And then this just pops out of the blue. It's like, no, no, dummy. Surrender it. Stop trying to limit God. When we start telling God exactly what I say manifest for sure, right? But I say, what is to my highest and best? And then I imagine the feeling of how it feels to have it. And, today I just surrendered. I surrendered to that feeling. I 100% sat there today, and I was kind of quiet at lunch. I had a few little talks, but I was listening and watching the team kind of interact. And I was just like, how lucky am I? Like, I'm just surrendering to wanting to worry about what it is. We have been taken care of this whole year. There have not been any kind of issues. Bills have all been paid. Food has all been delivered. Everybody, all the lights have stayed on. All the taxes are paid. We have the things that we need. I was able to take them. Like this is what it's about, right? This is what it's about. Like, be grateful in the moment of. And when I really surrender to that, and then this afternoon, Norma Jean just walks in with a bag with a toy in it and just floored me. Just floored me. Just showed me, right? Like, we're like, my Christmas miracle today we went around the table at lunch. I shit you not, and we said, "What is your favorite Christmas gift you ever got?" And mine was when I was a kid. I got the Brooke Shields Barbie doll. It was my favorite gift until today. And this little box right here will go in the museum, in the gift shop museum, Norma Jean. And our gift shop museum, like, this is where it started. This was the miniature. We're gonna set our little farm up exactly like we want it using this. And then we'll use these parts to make it. But this is the most favorite thing I've ever been given. And I don't know how to say thank you. But I will say thank you by planting. I will be reaping and harvesting, and we will be blessing and putting magic and bringing the souls that need to be there for healing. We will be bringing in the healers that need to be there for healing. I say we kick it off. I mean, Norma Jean, it's I just don't even know how to say thank you, but thank you, and thank you for allowing me doing this with me. Because when you have something that is family passed down, and that's one of the things for me, right? I don't have any kids of my own, like no children to legacy things down to. And for me, it's very, very like, how do you do this and be able to put this all into like a trust, right? All the things we've built and saying, this is the legacy. This is the legacy, the thing that we're going to like keep in trust that we know is going to be running like a fine tuned hat and top, and that there's always the right people that are coming in to fill in the spots to make sure that it runs like this and that it's the same safe space, and then it evolves into being exactly what it is supposed to be, as a legacy, the legacy land, right? The legacy land. Um, what did Norma Jean say? Norma Jean and Tammy and Norma Jean's something of Queens or something. Norma Jean or Queens or something. A little like, our little she sheds and moon baths and all the beautiful things. Um, um, that is okay. So I do want to make a little comment on that. So here's the thing. We had a very, very, very good sale today. So a lot of things are sold out, but we still quite a few things that I'm going to be offering live tomorrow. I will know the time better in the morning. I'm going to come in. I got to get some things done in the morning. And then I am going to go live in Hometown Hippie's private page with a sale of the remaining Christmas items and cookie items and year-end items. So you folks that did not make it in today can shop online, or if you didn't get a chance to shop today, or you're not around here, we can get it shipped out to you. It may not ship until after Christmas, just because of the way the mail is and what I have to do to get it all done. But I'm going to do baskets. I'm going to say, here's how many of these we have. First come, first serve. I'm going to give them away until we're going to do them like that. So there's going to be a great online like super deals sale tomorrow in the private group on that. But so don't stress. There's still a little bit of everything, but a lot of stuff like the dollar bin is gone. There's $3, $4, tons of $4 good cookies. So gluten free and regular. So there is still time to fill your stockings up for a really good price. We have Love Spells. We might be out of Orange Dream. We have the gluten-free chocolate chips. We have the gingerbread men. They're $3. Preacher cookies are $3. We got $3 gummies. We've got all that stuff. So just let us know about that tomorrow. But this holiday season, here's what I want you to do. Live in the moment. Be grateful for everything you've accomplished this year. Don't think about where you've got to go right now. I want you to think about how far you've come and be grateful and glad in it. Give praise and give thanks for where you're at right now, right? Look how far you've come. You're like I always say, I'm good Lord willing the creek don't rise. I'm above ground. That's what I say all the time. Even if it's a bad day, I'm above ground. So give a little praise for that. And then also allow people to give to you as much as you give to them, because it also is a blessing to them to be able to give. This was a blessing to me today. Like you have no idea. Like you have no idea how much of a blessing this was to me today. Norma Jean, we're going to do beautiful, amazing things. I cannot wait to be your partner, and I cannot wait to make this whole thing happen. We're going to figure it out after the new year. We're going to sit down and talk through some things when the tears aren't flowing and the like emotions are not like, what did you just do? And all of you out there, we appreciate you. We love you. We sold out of all of the extra cinnamon rolls and banana puddings and quiches, and all of those things are gone. All the charcuteries are gone. Everything is out and done. We will be back open on New Year's Day for the Grateful Fed with our New Year's Day meal. We will be having roasted pork, collard greens, black-eyed peas, stewed tomatoes, cornbread, and a fun dessert. That is an opportunity for you to kick off the new year right. We're going to put a lot of intentionality in that. I'm going to write up all the information about what the intentions are for each of those things and why you eat those on the holiday, so you can actually get the real history behind that. And we're going to be doing a lot more of that kind of stuff all the way across the board in January with our offerings. Every box will have an affirmation in it. It'll be one that'll be handwritten and channeled just for you. And it will be The same thing with lots of our ingredient panels. If we have special desserts, we'll tell you why they're special desserts, why we bake them up, and what intentional cooking is. We really want to be your one-stop food shop. We're going to be readjusting the store going into 2024. That rhymed. I love that. I didn't realize it did it. We'll be readjusting the store where you'll be able to come in to get heat and eat meal kits, as well as more like pies and cakes to pick up and take out. We're looking for local vendors who maybe want to do some consignment with any type of farm to table type, your farm goods, your handmade soaps, things like that. We are really hoping to start growing this into what it needs to be. And I hope that when we get our farm out there all situated, we'll also have some kind of like a farmer's market kind of thing where we'll have a lot of these handmade market items and run like moon markets and things like that where people can come out and have their wares and allow people to kind of intermingle and create community that way as well. Those are ideas I have. I don't know. Norman's like, no, I don't want that. I'm like, I'm sorry, Norman G. We're going to create beautiful things together. But we're going to start doing more of a farmer's market kind of feel in here. As soon as we're going to do it organically, allow it to happen as it's supposed to. We are going to take some time off for the holiday as well. So it might be the 10th before things start looking different, but we're working on it. And that's what we're going to allow, right, is for things to unfold as the universe wants them to do. Because today has blown my socks off my feet. I'm going to go home and talk to Ray as he is still like, my knees are weak. Will you please come home and explain what is happening? What are we doing? What did she do? What is happening? I was like, it's all good in the hood. Nothing's changing tomorrow. Calm down. It's not like they're going to like move the sign. We have to walk on and live there from now on, but it's all good in the hood. So I love y'all. I appreciate you all. I wanted to come tell you our big news, let you know that we're closed for the rest of the year. We have a wet indicator, but other than that, and I appreciate you so very much. I love you so very much. Norma Jean, thank you. Have a beautifully blessed holiday. I will be live tomorrow at some point over on the Hometown Hippie with that Fast Fingers year-end sale. And then after that, it's done in Dunzo. On that note, let me take a breath because I talked a lot. There was a lot of talking I did. I do not want you to say hello anymore. I want to say thank you for watching. I want to hope that you will go out this holiday season and you will remember the true meaning, right? It's not about how many presents are under the tree and none of those things, right? It is about the people in your life. And I'm going to tell you what, if Norma Jean came to me barehanded and broke, I love her as much as I do when she came in and handed me a damn 45-acre farm. 50 acres and a damn mule. I love you, Norma Jean. But I want y'all to know, like, you are loved. People hate for no reason. We can love for no reason. And just keep loving your heart. Be kind to other folks. Be peace, love, farm, and peace. You don't know what people are going through. So give them a little grace. And I'm going to tell you what, give yourself a lot of it because you're going to get overwhelmed, overstimulated, all of the things. Take some deep breaths, ground yourself, and know that this too shall pass. I love you. We're going to say homegrown, hand-picked, and handmade, all on the farm, right? We're going to come on down to the farm. We got to think of something fun to call it. We got to think of something fun to call it the Ranchero de la Normagino or something fun like that. The Norma Jean Stone. I don't know. We have to think of something really fun. Like, I got some ideas. You got to have some ideas, Norma Jean. You got to have some ideas. But I am going to end this live because I'm ready to go home. I'm tired. With a little peace, a little love, a little feast, and a little farm to table feast at that. And y'all, I love you so much. Stay elevated. Be good. I will see you after the new year, if not before. I will be live for Sunday sermon. I will be live for tomorrow, but I will see you the new year. I'm Tammy. Until next time.